Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. So in this particular video I'm going to talk about the 7 tricks that I kept on practicing that gave me the results, visibility, sales, clients, gigs, everything. So if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining once again, and if you're a new person here, click on the subscribe button to join so you don't miss out. Hi, my name is Chamaka Ndobisi, and on this particular channel I talk about Google ad, I talk about sales and marketing, business growth, and I also talk about social media marketing, specifically X and LinkedIn. Alright, so if this is your first time seeing my content, make sure you hit the like button and click on the subscribe button and also the notification bell icon so you'll be notified anytime I drop content. Alright, so let us go straight into this trick. So first and first, I want to share like how I was able to encounter LinkedIn. So I was actually building on X alone last year. The whole of last year I was actually building on X. So I bumped into a video, not a video, it was like a content on X that was talking about LinkedIn because I was building on Money X. So I decided to give LinkedIn a try because I was so excited. Like I was like, wow, how can somebody land this kind of gig on LinkedIn? So I downloaded the app, I created every joined on LinkedIn, and I started building. So it took me only 1 week and I left. I ran for my deadline. I was actually seeing a lot of congratulatory posts. Congratulations to this person, congratulations to that person, congratulations to this, I hit this milestone, I got this. Like it was so much for me. Like I felt threatened, I actually felt like a loser. So at the point I was like, I cannot continue here, this place is not for me, it's for big people. I'm going to leave, and maybe in the future I'm going to join back so that I will actually be able to have something to share, some congratulatory posts to share. So that was what I just thought, and then I left. I deleted the app, I left, I didn't even look back, I left, I ran. So I came back to X and I continued building on X. So it was like few months down the line, then I've already started making money from X, all those stuff. Then I bumped into a post. This post was actually from a very well-known top creator, and he showed his screenshot on how he landed this deal. I think it was a $5,000 or $10,000 deal from LinkedIn. So a lot of people got excited. I was also excited. Like the post went viral on X, so a lot of people wanted to learn. So he decided to create this challenge, LinkedIn challenge that they do, and that was how I hopped on it. It was a paid, of course it's paid. Anything good, anything valuable can never be for free. You have to pay the price. So yeah, it was a paid, and we paid for the community, we paid for the challenge rather, then we were added to the community and we started engaging. A lot of people paid. I think we were more than 1,000 people in that challenge, in that particular challenge. So it was very energetic and exciting. So it was a 21-day challenge. The 21 days challenge was to just make you be consistent on LinkedIn and also learn how to create content, all those stuff like that. So we started doing that, and we started. So I could remember telling myself that if I can pull through this 21 days challenge, I will not stop, because I know that I was going to master the fact that I had to post every single day on LinkedIn. So I learned a lot of things from the challenge, from the community, even the lectures and everything. And before the end of the 21 days challenge, I was hitting crazy milestone like followers days. I landed my first client in that same 21 days challenge. So it was really awesome. It was very awesome. But at a point, I just landed only one client. I couldn't land another one. So I was like, what's going on? Like, why are people not reaching out to me? And when I pitch, I don't even get results, all those stuff. So it was like I was stuck. I wouldn't say I was trapped, but then I was stuck to a particular level. So I was like, what's going on? So I started trying different things. I started getting courses, I started getting more mentorship, and I started joining different challenges just to learn what was happening. And I also practice this thing personally. Like when they tell me do this, I practice it. I also practice it in my own style to know what will work for me. Because one thing with me is I always believe that things work out, it's just that you don't know what is going to work for you. Do you get? That's why you want to try different things. Then once you find the one that is working best for you, stick to it. Do you understand? So yeah, So that was what I did. So it took me a while. It took me months of errors, failures, so many things before I began to now pick these tricks that were now giving me results, giving me crazy results, sales, clients, deals, students, even being invited to events, physical, online, all those amazing stuff. So I began to write them down and I began to repeat them on a day-to-day basis. I've shared this with like some people, like my colleagues. I've shared this with my students and they are seeing results. So I am here to actually share it to my audience here on YouTube so that you can start implementing and start seeing progress in your LinkedIn growth, in your LinkedIn journey. So it was a very long story to share, but then I just had to share it so that you get to know how important this is for me. Do you get? There are some people that when they know something, they don't share it. All right, they keep it to themselves. But I am that kind of person that always want people around me to be successful. So I'm here to share it to you guys. So just give me a thumbs up and make sure you follow me, and also make sure you share this video to someone you know is struggling to grow on LinkedIn. Not just struggling to get visible, struggling to land clients, struggling to make sales on LinkedIn. This is going to change their game forever. In fact, if they do this thing for complete 60 to 90 days, they will come back to thank you for sharing them this video. This is a guarantee. All right, so let's just get started. So number one thing is timing. Timing is very important. All right, you want to know the time to post on LinkedIn. And how do you get to know? By posting in different time frames, right? Because if you say, oh, I want to start posting only 10 a.m., you're not creating the content for yourself, you're creating the content for your audience. So you need to be open to try out different time frame. You can choose to post by 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., depending, 3 a.m., 5 a.m., 7 a.m. My best advice for you is to try different time posting. Like for 1 week, say, okay, I'm going to be posting 8 a.m. and see how it goes. For the next week, I'm going to be posting 8 p.m. and see how it goes. So select different time frame and then post for complete 1 week so that you can have enough analysis to judge with. Then you pick the one that gives you the highest visibility, highest engagement. That's what you do. So let's say if it is 6 a.m. that works for you, then you stick to it. If it's 8 p.m., you stick to it. And you don't change your timing. Because why? There are some audiences who are not in your country. You can have international audiences, and if you set your time, they might not get to see your content to engage with it again. Do you understand? So timing is very important. When I started doing timing right, I started getting visible, I started getting followers and a lot more. So number two I want to talk about is engagement. You cannot come on LinkedIn and say, I will not engage. If you don't engage, the algorithm will not push your content, right? You want to engage to let the algorithm know that your account is active. In fact, it has gotten to the point where if you are not so active on LinkedIn, you get suspended because the algorithm will think you're a bot. LinkedIn is one of the most professional platform. I've never seen a platform that has been so formal, that talks about business. They are so serious, so they have important contacts, top contacts there. Like there are some businesses you want to pitch to, they are not in any other platform except for LinkedIn. So you see why they are trying to protect their account so much. So imagine when you're not active and you get suspended. Don't blame them, because the bot is always trying to wipe out accounts that are not active and accounts that are just bots. Do you get? So you don't want to fall among there. So you want to engage all the time. Engaging will help you get visible, because when you are engaged on, the algorithm will first of all push your content. Number two, people you engage with will come back to engage on your own, on your content, which will even give you more boost. Because the more activity that is happening in your content, the more the algorithm believes and feels that your content needs to be seen more. That's how it works. It is very important. Now, number three, networking. Networking is very important on LinkedIn. You cannot do without networking, especially if you are looking to land clients. You understand? Networking will actually help you get deals, like crazy cool deals. I'll tell you that for free. So networking is very important. On LinkedIn, there's a section called connection. This is where you connect with people, where you get to People you see and you want to network, you get to connect with them, you guys become friends, and then you communicate more in the DM. You want to do more of DM, you want to do more of networking, so that you can actually be able to pitch your service to people and also land clients. That is the major reason networking is created. I mean, there are more like becoming friends and all of that, but if you're business related, you know what I'm talking about. Now, another thing networking gives you is visibility, because the people who you're networking with, when they get to stumble upon your post in their feed, they will actually engage. Funny enough, when you drop your post, the first set of people who sees your content are your network. They are your connections before your followers. So your connections are the first set of people that will see your content even before your followers. All right. So network, connect. It is very, very important. Number 4, showing up daily. It is very important. I want to play this scenario in your head. Imagine after the 21 days challenge, I stopped. I didn't post. It means I will not even have the charisma. I will not even be able to build the habit of being consistent every day. So showing up daily helps kill that vibe of, oh, I don't feel like showing up today, or I'm feeling lazy, I will not come up, I will not post. No, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Show up daily. See it as, if I don't post today, I am going to faint. If this is the air I breathe, you will definitely want to breathe in and breathe out all the time, even when you don't feel like. So when you put it in your brain automatically, it will always be working as an auto action. You get, it will always be working. Oh, I haven't posted on LinkedIn. You post regardless of the day, the time, or even how you are feeling. It is very, very important. And then there's something I want to correct. There's, people tell you post 2 or 3 times when you're going, maybe in other platform, right? But as you are growing, as you're a newbie, please do not follow all these coaches. Imagine a coach on LinkedIn who has gotten 100,000 plus followers, 50,000 plus followers, 20,000, even 10,000 plus followers, even 5k followers is posting 2 or 3 times in a week, and they will get 1,000 like, 300 comments, so many things, and then you are following that person to do 3 times in a week. You haven't built a community. You haven't even built your brand on LinkedIn. Nothing. Nobody knows you. At least when a particular person posts on LinkedIn, you already know that, oh, I know this person is into personal branding, and they will want to engage with the person's content. But you are just starting out and you want to start shuffling your posting. No, don't do that. Always post every single day. That's my own advice for you, because you're just starting out, you're a newbie. You want to get seen consistently, constantly. No jokes. Maybe after 1 year or after 2 years, I will even recommend after 3 years. That's when you now start saying, okay, I want to be posting 2 times or 3 times in a week on LinkedIn, because why? You are so occupied. Do it like that. Do you understand? Now the 5th trick, always show workings. Always show workings. Show educational content, but be more practical. All right, if you are a graphic designer, show maybe a video of you designing a particular logo. Just show the work so that people get to know that, okay, you know what you're doing. If you want to share educational content, share educational content so that people get to know that, oh, this person knows exactly what he or she is doing on this particular niche or in this particular niche. It's very important. Show your workings. Now, as a Google Ad expert, sometimes when you work with some client, they tell you, I want you to keep my information secrets. So most of the times I don't actually have the opportunity to show like behind the scene practically when I'm launching a campaign, but I still try my best to give information. This is how much I generated, how much 16,000 plus lead I generated for a client. Oh, this is what I did for this client. This is how I set this landing page for this client. This way people get to know that you know what you are doing. You exactly know what you are doing. Nobody is the best, but people will always want to work with someone who has more experience than someone who doesn't. So how do you gain more experience? When you are working with more people. And when you're working with more people, try your best to show your workings so that people can tell that, oh, this person is working with this also people, and this is what he did that made their results different, and they were able to get more valuable results. It's very, very important. Number 6, build around your niche. This is so important. A lot of people come on LinkedIn and they start building in different niches. You see them today, they post content about copywriting. tomorrow they are posting content about email marketing, next tomorrow they are posting content about video editing, next tomorrow they are posting content about graphic designing. You are just gathering large people, and at the same time they will still leave. You want to build slowly, and you want to make sure you are building with the right audience, because those right audience will stay with you forever. But if you want to just say, oh, let me just create content, this one is trending, I'll choke head here, you will go viral, but you get the wrong set of audience. That's why some people, they'll say, I'm at this so thousand of followers and still I haven't made a sale. It's because they were building with the wrong audience, because why? They were just looking at their follower count. So you want to focus on one niche. Focus on one niche, but say it in different ways. There are so many topics you can create out from email marketing. Assuming if you are an email marketer service provider, there are so many topics you can create around that niche. You can even use Ask the Public. You can use Quora. You can use so many things right now to get ideas of things to talk about. Alright, and don't be scared, don't be ashamed that, oh, people have already talked about this. Why would people want to know? People want to know because they want to know your personal thoughts concerning this particular topic. What has been your personal experience concerning this particular topic? Do you get spam? Do you send out your messages and they land in spam box? This is what I experienced and this was how I treated it. People will be more interested to listen to you when you talk about one niche in different ways. It will show that you are in authority, it will give you respect, it will build KLT, and it will build authenticity for you. This way, when you are even pitching your service, people will know that, okay, this person knows what she's doing or this person knows what he's doing, and they will want to work with you. It is very, very important. Now, the last but not the least, which is the seventh one, before I share it, just click on the subscribe button and subscribe, and also like this video, so you don't miss out on amazing content that I create. Alright, and then you owe me just one thing. If you have been getting value from this, share this video to someone who is struggling to land deals on LinkedIn, gigs on LinkedIn, job on LinkedIn. Anybody who is planning to grow on LinkedIn but has been struggling, please share this video to them, because this is going to change their game forever. They don't have to waste so many months before they find out what is working. This will change their game forever. It is an evergreen tip that you can use even in the next 10 years to come. It will still work for you. Now, the seventh trick is what? Building your personal brand. Now, I told you I came back on LinkedIn and I told you we finished the 21 days challenge and I kept on building, but I didn't tell you the content I was creating. I was creating more personal branding content. I didn't have anything to celebrate. I didn't have anything to celebrate. I didn't have any milestone to celebrate, right? But I started talking about my personal branding journey, the pains, the failures, the errors. I started being vulnerable. People tell you don't be vulnerable. It's okay to be vulnerable. It helps you stand out. People always don't want to see the perfect side, because we always know that there's always an ugly side. All right, for you to hit a particular milestone, you must have worked a whole lot, cried, so many things. Share it with your audience, but nobody is telling you to be a sadist. Nobody is telling you to be a sadist. Do not come and become sadness, and every of your posts you're talking about one sorrowful thing or the other. No, what we're just trying to say is it is okay to share your fails, to share your errors, to share your pains, to share what you were thinking in your head. It's okay for you to actually be vulnerable. It's okay for you to share your feels. It's okay. And when you win it, share that too. It makes you share it in your own personal way. Talk about yourself, your growth journey, everything. That was what I was doing. And these are personal branding content, that evergreen content that even in the next few years to come, they will still do well, because why? They don't have any time frame attached to it. Anybody can still go through it and resonate with whatever you are saying. So it is very, very important. So thank you very much for staying to the end of this video. If you love this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and comment under the comment section what you think about this video. And lastly, share this video to help someone out there. Thank you.